Isang kaaya-aya at pinagpalang araw po sa inyong lahat. Sa araw pong ito, masasaksihan ang taunang palatuntunan ng pagtatapos sa paaralang elementarya ng Talisay. Taong panuruan 2020 hanggang 2021 na may paksang diwang kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya.
Bawat kabanata ng pagtatapos na mag-aaral ay hudyat ng pakikipagsapalaran at umpisa ng mas malaking hamon sa tunay na laban ng luwal. Sa kabila ng pagsubok ng ating nararanasan ngayon, ninanais ng departamento na mapatibay ang galing ng bawat kabataan sa pag-aaral.
Ito ang araw na pinakahihintay ng bawat estudyante. Ang pagtatapos at paggawad ng kaukulang pagkilala sa kanilang sakripisyo at pagsusumikap sa kanilang pag-aaral. At para sa mga magulang na walang sawang sumusuporta, sumusubaybay at gumagabay sa kanilang mga anak, mula noong sila'y kindergarten hanggang sa kanilang ika-6 na baitang. Ngunit dahil sa ating kinakaharap na pandemya, ito ay ating gaganapin sa pamamagitan ng virtual graduation. Dahil ang kapakanan at kaligtasan ng bawat isa ang ating prioridad.
Isang pagpapala mula sa Poong May Kapal na tayo ngayon ay magkakasama-sama sa mahalagang araw na ito. Bagamat hindi man sa pisikal, ngunit sa pamamagitan ng teknolohiya.
Sabay-sabay po nating awitin ang ating pambansang awit, susundan ng panalangin at himnong panrehiyon at pansangay.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Heavenly Father, join us in this most momentous point of our lives. Give us your grace as we finally accept a precious diploma in our hands. May we carry all the teachings and learnings from our teachers. And may we cherish the bond formed with our classmates and friends. Bless us, dear Lord, as we move on to the next phase of our existence. May we always remember to believe in you and rely on you in every hard decision that we make. May this event be an inspiration to all of us, Lord, so we may use our knowledge and skills for the goodness of all mankind. Let your Spirit be with us today as we pick the fruit of our labor and sacrifices. All of this we ask in the name of Jesus, your beloved Son. Amen.
renowned for feeding up and sealing from dawn to dusk. We're singing our praise to thee. Burn the flames, sparkling rivers and seas, hills and mountains, trees adorn. From the shores across the seas, all nature's give to thee upon. Bicolanja, Bicolanja, our native land, behold. Alpay, Camarines, Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Masbate, Sorsogon. Cities of Irican, Nagaligaw, Legazpi, Tabaco, Sorsogon, and Masbate, a port of noble hero, land of the free. Oh, Mount Mayon is watching over thee. Bicolanja, Bicolanja, the home of the Oragons. Fearless warriors, bold yet brave, the truth and dignity we give
sumusunod ay ang pamunuan ng paaralang elementarya ng Talisay. Rafael R. Gadil, punong guro.
Kindergarten, Cheryl R. Braro, Hilda A. Carrascal, Bernadette V. Papiag.
Grade 1, Maria Victoria Z. Tupular, Celita G. Corpus, Virginia J. Caramoan, Maria Jonas C. Malimban.
Grade 2, Rosita A. Ubusan, Annalyn A. Encinas, Mildred M. Abanes, Rowena A. Manumbas, Roseanne B. Naesa.
Grade 3, Alili R. Butardo, Rosella P. Raffer, Clarissa V. Villarosa, Mark Jan T. Musa, Jenny May G. Dimas.
Grade 4, Jane I. Luares, Josephine H. Arche, Lizelle M. Factor, Melba P. Morales.
Grade 5, Jeanette A. Nala, Nazaria P. Valeros, Cherry D. Montes, Mylene B. Gadin.
Grade 6, Lourdes Christy C. Ubana, Irma P. Raro, Sheila B. Soriano, Lizelle R. Getuya, Jedeline A. Garcia.
Sped, Melody B. Nain, Princess Nessie C. Gonzalez.
Als, Ramon A. Gonzalez, Avelino Baro, Rosel Peñas.
Subject teachers, Alena Joyce Y. Manumbas, Irma C. Ibis.
School Guard, Enrique Gomez, Joselito A. Tuzon. Utility Worker, Rafael Cruz. Ngayon naman, pakinggan natin ang pagganyak na pananalita at pagbati ng mga namumuno sa kagawaran ng edukasyon.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Maligayang pagtatapos. Binabati ko kayo mga mahal kong mag-aaral sa inyong pagtatapos mula sa paaralan nating mahal. Labis ang aking kagalakan at pagmamalaki na ipaabot ko ang aking pagbati sa mga magsisipagtapos sa elementarya sa taong panuruan 2020 hanggang 2021. Ang inyong pagsusumikap sa 6 na taong pag-aaral ay mabibigyan na ng katuparan sa pamamagitan ng pagkamit ng katibayan ng pagtatapos. Kayo ay nabibilang sa katangitanging Batch 2021. Natatangi sapagkat kayo ay nagsipagtapos sa panahon ng isang pandemya. Na kahit pa magulo at napasabak tayo sa napakahirap na sitwasyon, lalo na sa larangan ng edukasyon. Buong husay at tapang ninyong hinarap ang lahat ng hamon ng pagkakataon at matagumpay kayong nakaraos gamit ang inyong mga napiling modality sa pag-aaral. Sa mga nakalipas na buwan, natutunan natin kung paano harapin ng isang kakaibang sitwasyon sa kasaysayan ng ating daigdig at lipunan. Ang pagharap sa sakit na COVID-19. Bagamat hindi pa lubos na natatapos ang panganib na sanhi ng nasabing sakit, ating tandaan na hindi biro ang paghubog, pagsasanay at paghahandang ibinahagi sa inyo ng paaralang ito upang matagumpayan ninyong sama-sama ang anumang hamong inyong kakaharapin. Sa inyong pagtatapos, ito ay magbubukas ng maraming pagkakataon na inyong maipamamalas. Ang inyong kaalaman, kasanayan, at magandang pag-uugali sa inyong mga magulang, kapwa, komunidad, at sa ating bansa. Sa inyong muling paglalakbay sa susunod na antas ng pag-aaral, laging tandaan na ang edukasyon ang maghahasa sa inyong kaisipan at maghahanda sa inyong kinabukasan upang ang pangarap na inyong inaasam-asam ay matupad. Magbigay pugay sa Panginoon sa mga biyayang ipinagkaloob niya sa inyo at hilingin muli ang kanyang patnubay na kayo ay gabayan sa tatahaking landas sa pag-aaral. Hangad ko na magkaroon kayo ng tibay ng loob na maisulong ang katuparan ng inyong mga pangarap sa kabila ng ating hinaharap na suliranin. Muli, binabati ko kayo sa makasaysayan at makabuluhang okasyong ito.
Sa pagkakataong ito ay ipakikilala ng ating punong guro ng paaralang elementarya ng Talisay na si Ginoong Rafael Gadil ang mga magsisipagtapos sa taong panuruang 2020 hanggang 2021 sa ika-6 na baitang. At susundan po ito ng pagpapatibay at pagkakaloob ng katibayan ng pansangay na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan sa lalawigan ng Camarines Norte. Nympha D. Guemo, Seso 5.
Sa aking ginagalang na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan, sangay ng Camarines Norte, Ma'am Nympha D. Guemo. Ikinararangal kong ipakilala ang mga magsisipagtapos ngayong ika-14 ng Hulyo, taong 2021. 69 na lalaki at 80 babae na may kabuuang 149. Sila po ay matagumpay na nakatapos sa pang-elementaryang kurikulum na itinakda ng kagawaran ng edukasyon. Kung kaya't hinihiling ko ang pagpapatibay ng kanilang pagtatapos.
On the strength of the figures and facts presented by your principal, that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements for elementary education, and by the authority vested in me as the school's division superintendent, I now confirm you graduates of elementary education this school year 2020-21. Henceforth, you are now eligible for admission to any secondary schools. Congratulations. A pleasant day to everyone. At the outset, I would like to convey my warmest greetings and congratulations to the elementary graduates this is school year 2020-21. You are part of the history of the Department of Education K-12 program in the Philippines with a very special mode of learning delivery, which is distance learning. Of course, my special thanks to the parents for being unrelenting supporters of your children through the years of acquiring their elementary education under the K-12 curriculum. And a special recognition to the teachers, the school principal who worked hard in molding the head, the heart, and the hand of these young boys and girls amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The basic education is one among the sectors greatly affected by COVID-19 pandemic. But amid the challenges, the Department of Education ensures the continuity of learning through adjustments in the K-12 curriculum, learning materials and mode of delivery using the different platforms and content formats. Moreover, JEPED ensures that the teachers are trained and parents or guardians are properly oriented on distance learning, and the stakeholders are engaged for support and collaboration in every school. All this have been put in place to allow the delivery of basic education amidst the challenging circumstances. Now, dear graduates, the Department of Education and your school have equipped you with the necessary knowledge, skills, and values. You can be what you want to be with the guidance of your parents. What counts now is your determination and perseverance. Don't quit. Don't give up. As what Leo Busculia said, and I quote, we must get rid ourselves of those, of never, of can'ts, of no's, of impossible, because nothing is impossible, of hopeless, because nothing is hopeless. Our greatest thanks and appreciation to each one for the resilience, support, and engagement. Indeed, the solidarity of JEPED family and the stakeholders can always make a difference in the delivery of basic education. Again, congratulations to the graduates and good luck to the next part of your journey. God bless everyone.
Ang mga nagsipagtapos sa taong panuruan 2020 hanggang 2021. Grade 6 Charity Araneta MJ.T. Arce Frankiel Stephen R. Arevalo Giancarlo P. Balane Terence I. Shallow John Ray N. Lustre Lord Armandade I. Magana Hezron P. Milar Rainver D. Pelieja Alexis Martin R. Rafon Andre Philip E. Ramirez Kurt Aldrin B. Ashado April May V. By Joella Jane C. Bersero Jaffe Kate S. Bernardino Erich Wynette D. Campo Sofia Joy E. Di Guzman Maria Hergeliza T. Dominguez Milfritz Gaudette B. Esperas Elaine Jasmine T. Garcia Mary Gabrielle Beatriz A. Garcia Mary Gabrielle Bianca Flor A. Gonzalez Stephanie Gale D. Ibias Delsa C. Ibias Ershi H. Halina Jonaline A. Mansibang Alaika Reco B. Manumbas Beatriz A. Norte Mary Jane D. Pelieja Margaret E. Sak Dayan Marie G. Sulit Christine Marie. Ortal Denise May M. Villa Rian A. Advisor Lourdes Christy C. Ubana.
Grade 6 Faith. Espanyol, Lunesto Jr. D. Freira Simon Luis. Hardinel Hiron Rijan M. Magdaraog Baron Sir Arthur M. Monteser Jean Cloud M. Nueva Rafi B. Pombuena John Carl I. Kia John Kevin A. Rigon John James E. Sakris Ian Chris T. Sangkat J. Druman T. Soriba Clarence J. B. Ubana Raymond A. Weber Mark Louis A. Abuyo Johanna Rose A. Arevalo Francel A. Aye Angel Ann B. Karamoan Lorraine France V. De los Reyes Crystal Gem D. Gutierrez Lovely Jane R. Ibias Crizel Ann A. Madrid May Gabriel Shane V. Maisa Princess Jian C. Malimban Maria Eloisa C. Manalo Trisha Nicole V. Miliamina Trisha May S. Nopat Rian K. A. Pimentel PJ Ayumi M. Ramirez Riam Kahel C. Advisor Irma P. Raro.
Grade 6 Hope. Abrio Macronald F. Ambrona Giancarlo F. Ang Kim Benedict M. Arevalo Cristaniel A. Artiza Adrian A. Azur Andre N. Basira Marjun A. Dohinog Jonas M. Gomez Japet Noah M. Gonzales Angelo M. Moreno John Lloyd G. Semeniano Denver B. Sendon John Leon Shah. Vargas Joseph Menelaus, Venus Giancarlo M. Alahas Jeneline L. Argarin Jana Charis N. Asardano Alondra Jolie T. Aure Maria Catriz L. Bakurin Helen C. Basto April May A. Kapelan Maria Christine A. Dayon Christine Joy B. Dimata Jamaica Jane P. De Los Angeles Ira A. De Los Santos Princess A. Igar Maylin J. Gadin Alyssa B. Ibana Christine Joy A. Magana Asher Mary Rose S. Advisor Sheila D. Soriano.
Grade 6 Love, Abiera Alejandro Rodrigo M. Balangbang John Daryl A. Barde John Leonard J. Cabanela Marco Jonary Alfonso P. Kalupit Kevin A. Cano Mark Aldrich. Demata Mark Rafael P. Encinas Bin Jewel C. Libria John Francis B. Magdaong Cyrus Gian B. San Fernando Giancarlo B. Sanchez Rain Rapunzel G. Sansano Lance Jared A. Serdan Rowing John G. Villerma Dennis A. Cabisudo Daniela Faye. Madi Marinel M. Magana Jaylet Nicole R. Maligat Winona Faye S. Maninang Althea. Padillo Dynamay C. Ramido Ariana R. Ramores Ronaliza A. Sabaco Mayrish T. Segler Eliza Anika B. Ubana Mia Nicole A. Valle Manuela Joy Z. Valles Ashley May A. Vanan Nicole Jane E. Santua Gail Ann C. Advisor Lizelle R. Getuya. Grade 6 Peace, Abanto Nico M. Bakurin Carl James A. Bakurin Sherwin E. Dipasupil Mark Andre L. Gonzales Franco J. G. Ginto Chris Nino Z. Gutierrez Alan J. G. Madayag John Vincent A. Mago Joel Jr. N. Padillo Kenneth P. Paramo Brian E. Rasco Mark Brian B. Santic Jason C. Season Raymond S. Acuña Mary Rose A. Bainosa Angel A. Bon Christine Nicole E. Cabezudo Rochelle M. Cañares Marilyn S. Edoria Kathleen K. R. Escasinas Princess Dayan F. Hernandez Erica Marie L. Malye Niña Marie C. Reyes Cristina Cassandra O. Saspa Ternally J. Torres Hinata Crisalane L. Valencia Michelle A. Advisors Jadeline A. Garcia.
Ang mga nagkamit ng natatanging karangalan.
Arevalo Giancarlo P. May karangalan.
Margarin Jana Charis N. May karangalan.
Asyado April May V. May karangalan.
Malane Perez. May karangalan.
Shelo John Ray N. May karangalan.
Dominguez Nilfritz Odette B. May karangalan.
Encinas Bin Jewel C. May karangalan.
Gading Eliza E. May karangalan.
Garcia Mary Gabriel Beatriz A. May karangalan.
Garcia Mary Gabriel Bianca Flor A. May karangalan.
Gonzales Stephanie Gale B. May karangalan.
Bias Hershey I. May karangalan.
Ibias Crizel Ann A. May karangalan.
Magana Asher Mary Rose S. May karangalan.
Malimban Maria Eloisa C. May karangalan.
Mansibang Alaika Reco B. May karangalan.
Manumbas Beatriz A. May karangalan.
Pilar Rainbow D. May karangalan.
Norte Mary Jane B. May mataas na karangalan.
Pelleja Margaret E. May karangalan.
Ramirez Kurt Aldrin B. May karangalan.
Sap Dayan Marie G. May mataas na karangalan.
Bilia Rian A. May karangalan. Dumako naman tayo sa mensaheng ibibigay ng kinatawan ng nagsipagtapos sa katauhan ni Mary Jane D. Norte, may mataas na karangalan.
To our school's division superintendent, Ma'am Nimpadi Guemo, to our education program supervisor 2 and district in charge, Sir Dario I. Cabanela, to our school principal, Sir Rafael Argadil, beloved teachers, parents, fellow graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning. I am here speaking on behalf of my batchmates to talk about my journey, our journey towards achieving these milestones of our lives. Like any other speech during such a momentous occasion, of course, I will be saying a few words about success. Most say that success is only for the best, but it isn't. It is for each of us because we have made a huge effort to be here this day. But life isn't just about reaching goals and taking new paths of opportunity. Life is also about happiness. Now, what is happiness? Are you happy today? Have you been happy this year? Are you happy with what you've achieved and done this year? There isn't much to life when you focus too much on one goal. So you back out from simple things that interrupt yourself while reaching that certain goal. Like going to the sea with your family for picnic, or playing with your siblings and cousins, or maybe messaging your crush every now and then. They say a journey starts with a single step, and we know today that we made a few of those. And during that journey, we enjoyed it because it is filled with beautiful experience of worthwhile activities. During primary school, we were barely able to be separated with our parents. Some of us don't even want to go inside the classrooms and just cry outside. That was the first experience some of us had. And we have made quite the embarrassing moment. Grade 1, most of us made the adjustment to school setting and now energetic learners to the point where we went home with our uniform full of writings in it because the pad paper and the booklets are not enough to write on, and so our mothers got mad because of the mess that we are now causing. Playing with classmates are one of the most memorable part of going to school. We feel excited about it, but sometimes things went the other way and suddenly we got in a fight. The good thing about us is that after a few days, things pass by and we are back to being best of friends. As we move forward, advancing to higher grade, we are able to find our talents and our interests. Extracurricular activities gave us the chance to experience all sorts of things, be it academic competitions or talent competitions. During this journey, we had the opportunities to discover and hone our talent, and so it is a great contribution to what we are now. I myself had been exposed to different kinds of events like journalism, poster makings, quiz bees, and math challenge. I am grateful that I have experienced those and be a participant in events that help me grow and learn. I will miss those times, especially the people I am with during those experiences. The later year of our schooling had been affected by the COVID pandemic, and so we are forced to learn inside our home so that we can be safe. The new mode of learning because of new normal is pretty tough, especially to those like me who don't have money to afford tutors and need to learn by themselves or be taught by their parents. Despite this, we are able to make it through and achieve success. Throughout this journey, my gratitude is overflowing First and foremost to God, who have given me the ability to exert my full effort on achieving my goals. Also to my parents, Herson and Grace Norte, for being my strength by always supporting my studies and giving me the best they could offer. We are not well off. That's why I really appreciate each and every effort they made to provide me. Maraming salamat pa sa lahat. Mahal ko kayo. To all the teachers, Ma'am Christy Ubana, for always being understanding when I cannot make notes for the modules. She let me borrow it for a few days so that I can finish it. Thank you, Ma'am. Also, to all who had been teachers and advisors, thank you po for all the lessons you've taught me. We will be bringing it to the rest of our journey ahead. To my friends and classmates, thank you so much for all the fun we have shared. Let's not forget about each other. Lastly, I thank myself because I am able to pull it off and have the fruits of my labor. Thanks self, and let's keep on fighting. As an ending statement, I will complete the saying I quoted. Journey starts with a single step. It may be long, but if you just keep on walking, someday you'll be at your destination. I know we are just starting our journey. We have made it over one of the hardest hurdle. We just need to keep pushing and moving forward while enjoying the journey by having fun. Not just setting goals to finish our education, but also building ourselves and filling this long journey by determination, faith, hard work, and happiness. Thank you everyone, and good day.